What's going on, guys? This is the Believer's Diary channel on YouTube. If you can go ahead and hit the like button, helps out with the algorithm, and also subscribe if you're feeling it. Hit the bell notification to get notified every time we go live. We are here to help you get blessed, confess, finesse in the name of Jesus. Can I get an amen, y'all? Look, bro, the world is crazy. It's been a lot that I've already known about like AI and everything that's been going on with it. A lot of things that's been going on with AI. So basically, it's like it's on steroids right now. AI on steroids. So there's not too much that I feel like I'm gonna be surprised at as this keeps going. I mean, are we gonna end up like who's gonna have a job? Who's going to be out of business? Like I don't know. It's getting very crazy the more this goes on. So um we can do a little bit of background on, okay, the thing that just happened that made me say, you know what, I gotta talk about this. I don't know the guy's name. Chib for Change or something. CHIB for Change on Instagram. He had a song. Oh, my child, something like that. And I was like listening to it and I said, oh my goodness. He gave the background on how he made the songs. And I just thought, wow, this is so amazing how he's got these vocal artists, how he's making this song, he's showing the behind the scenes on it. And I think it was Solomon, the singer Solomon, I forget how to say his name, but he said, you know, this music is AI. He called it out. And then he made a video. He said, well, he said, well, yeah, this song's AI. And then when he cleared it up, well, what Chib for Change, and I might be saying it wrong, I'm not sure. What he said on his page was, hey guys, well, we got to clear this up. There have been rumors going around that, we've been doing AI music and, well, he just said, I'm just going to try to quote him better. He said, there have been rumors going around about our song and all of this, and I'm here to clear up the rumors and to basically say that we just got 800,000 streams on Spotify, and they celebrated and all that, or whatever, 800,000 streams and all, or whatever. So I said, yo, is he using, was the song, was it AI? Was it an AI track? Because I really thought some destinations, I really thought like this was, I just thought this was his regular song. So I was so confused when I heard the song and I saw him do the background on it. I saw him do all these different things, and he showed the behind the scenes. He showed the vocals being made, and I just assumed like, okay, yeah. Let me put this on mute. And I was like, yeah, he's definitely putting some stuff out. He's definitely he's doing this because he showed the process, right? He showed the vocals in the background. He showed but then he had two different versions. I was already kind of skeptical. I was like, wait a minute. He's got people singing vocals. He's got himself singing vocals, and it didn't sound like, I'm not saying it sounded bad, but it didn't sound like how someone sounds when they're creating vocals. It was like, and I try. It didn't sound like he was like singing. I was like, okay. I mean, auto-tune, you can correct this stuff. But then he had his friends and family or something like that come in, and they said, and then he had them sing, and they sounded like they weren't. I didn't feel like it didn't sound like they were like trying like that. So it's like, okay, maybe the goal is to see how it sounds at first, and it doesn't sound great, and then how you can make something out of it. So I was like, okay, well, he did it. He did the choir, and his family did the choir, or his friends, or whoever they are. So I was like, I mean, maybe he used a mixture of both. That's what I assumed because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna start hating on a song because it sounded really nice. It sounds really nice. So I just assumed like I'm not gonna hate on it. Probably he just probably had. I'm not gonna just assume like, oh, it's AI because it sounds so good. There's no way he did it. I'm not gonna say that. Um, so that's what basically brought me here to talk about this today. And I've got a lot of notes to go through. Like it's crazy because of like where are we gonna go with AI? What are we looking at here? This is a lot of crazy stuff that we got to discuss. So, um, but yeah, so and he didn't say that it was AI, but he didn't deny it, and someone called him out on it being it threw me off. And then I'm seeing that it's I looked up his songs and I saw one song and I was like, "Oh, so it seems like the first song he ever put out in 2025, he promoted it and it got 800,000 streams." And I'm like, "Okay, it makes sense." I've never like looked at the rest of his music and there is none. It's just one song. So, let's look at some of these notes so I can show you guys like, okay, now the number one Christian artist, it's not Forrest Frank anymore. Everybody been calling Forrest Frank to be on their song. He's not there. I mean, you can't really collaborate with an AI artist, can you? Like AI artists can't collaborate, right? Like, I mean, it's not going to be that person. You're not going to get so the number one Christian artist, according to Spotify. I don't know if it's still that way, but it definitely was at some point. Solomon Ray. Doesn't it sound like such an artist name? So I got to looking at Solomon Ray's music and I laughed so hard because you listen to the one song and then you listen to any other song after that. I was like, okay, well, this AI artist, this big, strong black chocolate dude with muscles is the number one artist. Like, who is this guy? His first song sounds this way, then the second song, he sounds like a totally different person. Every song sounds like a totally different person. It's so hilarious to me. And they're selling this like this is a guy. Obviously, you could tell that this is just some AI thing. But when you hear the song now, Chibike, I don't know how you say his name, but with his song, I can't tell that it's AI off the rip because AI music is getting way better. I've dabbled into it a little bit, but now Forrest Frank is not the top dog because everybody's looking at Forrest Frank like he the top dog when it comes to Christian music, right? Now the number one spot on the chart for a minute at least was Solomon Ray. And if you look up Solomon Ray songs, you'll see one song that sounds really good. It's his main song. When I hear it, I'm like, the number one song for real? I don't get it. And then I'm looking like, oh, he put out 3 or 4 albums in 2025. Good. That's the first time. That's the first time he's ever made music in 2025. Wow, what a natural born star to be able to put out 3 or 4 albums in 2025 and be number one. Man, God must be on your side. So I want to read you some of the lyrics because I can't play the song from Solomon Ray's number one hit single. It's really hilarious. So I've got a song down in my heart. And okay, first of all, the song is called I Got a Song. And it's I've got a song down in my heart and a groove up in my head. What head are you talking about? If only I had the voice to if only I had the voice to match, I'd sing it like Daddy said. So daddy told you to sing this song. In the chair, in the choir on Sunday morning, clapping loud on 2 and 4. These words I feel coming through my chest, they calling me to explore. So AI knows how to use metaphors because AI doesn't have a chest. AI doesn't have a head. So the pre-chorus. So I found a tool, something new. God led me to use. Sing his truth. Now I'm told I have no soul since I done broken all the rules. So I'm like, first of all, how do you have a soul if you're AI? Okay, so this is where I this is where my views rest. For one, we got to see is AI gonna take over music? You know, we'll get there in a second, but just don't call yourself a music Christian artist. Just call yourself a Christian prompter, right? Just say I prompt. I don't write any songs. I don't make any music. Are you at least writing the songs? You know, but this is this is blowing my mind. Have y'all heard of Zanya Zanya Monet? Let me go find her page. Like what is it? Well, I'm probably not gonna if I do that, it's gonna go off of it. But I wish I could pull it up without it. Zanya Monet. If I could pull up Zanya Monet. Is it Monette? I think it's Monet. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's Monet. Wow. Let's just share the screen for a second so you guys can see this. Okay. So Zanya Monet. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the best way to do this. Okay. Anyways, I'll do it like this. Okay. Goodness. Sorry. I'm still trying to figure this out. So Zanya Monet is an AI generated R&B artist created by poet Talisha Nikki Jones. Monet's music is a product of Jones' lyrics and AI music generation tools, and the artist has gained significant attention, including a multi-million-dollar record label deal with Howard Media and a debut on the Billboard Emerging Artist chart. Creation Talisha Nikki Jones created the Zanya Monet persona using AI music creation programs, transforming her own poetry into full songs. Jones has stated that her lyrics are based on personal experience and she considers Monet to be an extension of herself. Success, Monet's music, particularly the song How Was I Supposed to Know? Sorry, I just think the title's funny. I don't think I'm not like, dissing it. I don't know why. I just thought it was funny. I'm just thinking like, how was I supposed to know? Has achieved chart success, reaching Billboard's emerging artist chart record deal. The artist signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Howard Media, deal that has brought attention to the role of AI in the music industry. Controversy, the rise of Zanya Monet has sparked debate about the future of AI in music, including discussions on whether AI will replace human artists and the implication of the industry, as noted by CNN and NME. Well, that is incredible. Doesn't it make, multi-million dollar deal? Doesn't it make you want to just make AI music and stop taking all the time to record? There's a beautiful thing about the human voice that you don't get out of that. I mean, if you look at her Instagram page, it's so funny, like it's just a bunch of AI Christian, I say Christian thirst traps because thirst trap for, regular world is different, but they have a such thing as a Christian thirst trap. You have men in the gym posting about their workouts and their body, and you have, Christian now you have an AI Christian thirst trap woman posting these songs. And I know people are going to be mad at me for saying it. I'm just saying what I see, and it's obvious. It's obvious though. You have the little bit cleavage showing. You're trying to. I don't care though. Like I'm still doing music. I'm not offended. I'm just saying this is what I see. It's just interesting to me. This is what I see there. So so now you have all these AI artists, and we have to compete with them, right? Um, so I guess I'll quit doing music and stay on YouTube. No, I'm just playing. Actually, guys, since you're here, I have a Christmas song coming out. It's called "On a Holiday." If you could check it down, the link in the description, or the link in my bio if you're on Instagram. Um, I'll be very appreciated. Very appreciated. God bless y'all, man. So, but yeah, so we have so these Christian artists is so funny. They are taking over. People are, there's no personality there. So now people are, you can't. So what AI can't do is replace like consciousness. It can't replace like the personality. So you're never going to see, a realistic video of an AI person. Oh my gosh, I love, like, if you love Zanya Monet, like, what are you even talking about? That person's not a real person. That's not somebody that exists. Oh my gosh, have you heard Solomon Ray? Solomon Ray is not a person. Like, what are you talking? So there's no, oh, this artist I like. You can't really do that. You can only like, I like the song that AI produced by the prompt. Now, I'll give credit to Zanya Monet if she's actually doing this. If she's actually writing the poems, then I'll give her credit. One thing I've never been able to do though is like write songs from Chat GPT. It just doesn't get like humanity for real. It's just very cringy. Like, I woke up in the morning and started anew. And I'm like, started fresh on my way. It's like it's not able to capture the human. It's like, okay, in order to write good songs, you kind of need the flaw. They say flaw, like the all like humans have freckles sometimes. That's not like, if AI was creating the golden image, it probably wouldn't create a human with freckles. But freckles are a beautiful thing, but it's like, it's not I don't even want to say imperfection, but it's not a robot. So, but if there were robotic freckles, they would be like perfectly placed. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have the, oh, this person got an edge because they said something improper. It doesn't have the ability to, I mean, you could tell it, write something improper for me, and it could do it somewhat, but I've just not been able to write with AI. But what AI has shown me is I'm probably going to write most of my songs without a beat first. And then I will make the beat to match my words, because it seems a lot easier when I'm writing the lyrics first, making the beat later. And I've seen that happen. But I can't write with AI. I don't know how people do it. It just sounds so cliche. Like, it hasn't made it to the level. Like, I've literally put in Chat GPT, like, give me this ghetto sounding song with some soul and some puns and some metaphors. And it still is like, I just feel like you can tell ChatGPT wrote it from my perspective. So let's get into the music before. So because y'all know this is the next level. This isn't the first thing, because AI is on levels. AI is not the music, the song creation apps. Like, that's AI on steroids. AI is auto tune. AI is everything that automates. AI is artificial intelligence. AI is everything that has a code that moves it from here to here, the little metronome, that is technically AI. So what we're discussing is not should we use AI, it's how much of AI should we use. And anybody that has a view of this and they want to join the discussion, you can hit me up on Instagram and I'll send you a link. But yeah, so where it started, let's go all the way back to where I can remember. Musicians, let's see. I want to start with, okay, let me make sure we got everything. Oh, yeah, Chabik, his first single and only single breakthrough that changed his career forever. He is not the same man anymore. He's known by everyone because of his one and only single breakthrough. Unless like there's something missing, maybe he has another artist name and he did music before. I have no idea. But if he just prompted it and dropped it, I don't know. I'm not accusing him of anything, but I'm saying if someone, I'll keep it general, if someone AI prompts, you're not a Christian artist, you're a Christian prompter. Just don't lie to people and say, I mean, you can do what you want. I can't stop you. I'm not the AI police. But if you're a Christian, just know like it's wrong to not okay. Using autotune is not deception because I have no problem telling people I use autotune on my, but if I can't sing and I use autotune and I tell people I can actually sing like that, I actually sang that. I actually recorded that. You're showing a process if you're recording it. It's not about can you do it and make money? Of course you can, but you're lying. So like, yeah, there's a difference in me using an artificial background like I have right now, green screen, because it looks nice. But I'm not telling you guys, hey, I bought all these books and I don't care what you think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just talking about morally as a Christian. You're lying to people, you're deceiving people if you call yourself an artist, a music artist, and you're not doing any of the artist part. You know what I'm saying? If you're not picking up the pencil, if you're not typing the words, if you're not like putting a prompt together, I'm sorry, it's pretty obvious that that's not creating anything. You are not creating anything. That would be like it would be like me asking my friend, "Hey, make me a song that sounds dark and emo but has a pop feel with piano and sing it with a lot of riffs and runs." Like if I tell my friend to do that, oh man, I helped you on that creation process. No, you did not. It's common sense, yo. Like just call yourself a music prompter. Because they have people on social media when we started making our own videos and our own jokes, they have other people now taking other videos and using them as memes, and that would arguably take more creative ability to make the memes. If you're just reposting other people's memes, don't call yourself a content creator. Call yourself a content memer, a content reposter. And I'm speaking to the Christian people who are being honest. I don't care what you do. I'm saying if you're being moral, like, don't tell me you're not lying. Like, yes, of course you are. Just be honest with people. Say, yeah, I'm making prompts. Okay, people will still listen to the songs if you tell them you're a prompter. What you gonna do for the second single though? Because it's not gonna sound like you. It's gonna sound like somebody else. And I'm not coming at the music artist that released that song because I don't know. I'm not over here trying to assume things about him. So that's my little run on that. Was it if y'all come on YouTube, I can see your comments better. But Miss Grindwood said AI is coming for the creative industry and creatives are out here showing everyone how easily they can be replaced. That is true. That is true. It's getting very scary out here in these streets. I don't know why I said in these streets, in these churches, but yeah, they lying to people. It's sad. So Um, and the strategy can make you a lot of money too. I don't know why he's hold on one sec. Yeah, I'm on a stream, so I don't even know why they calling me right now. I'm just gonna send the link so he can do what he do. Sorry guys, I'm just out here trying to get it how I get it. Anybody's welcome to join the stream, as of right now, at least. You know what? I think I understand what's going on here. I hope I haven't been like silent this whole time. But it could hear me, right? I'm sure it could hear me because it was. Sorry, I just noticed that my audio settings were changed. Please try again later. What is it talking about? Testing, testing. Okay, I should be good though. What's going on? I don't know. It's crazy. Let me just check my audio settings real quick. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to make sure I'm good here. Of course he doesn't answer. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to this. Yeah, please leave a message. Yeah, of course. So let me just go back to this. I'm really just trying to make sure everything is working, guys. Sorry. Is it my service? Testing. Is it my service? Okay, it's working. I don't know. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. I'm trying to, do something new. I'm here. I sent you the link if you want to join the conversation. Yo, I'm streaming. I thought you were here to talk about the conversation. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. So, um, so there's a few ways to tell if it's AI. I don't know why I said it that way. What the heck is wrong with me? There's a few ways to tell if it's fake. Like, but you can't always tell. I'm just gonna be real with you. You can't. They coming for us. So there's no live performances anywhere. Now that's pretty much a dead giveaway. You don't see any of these artists like having live performances. There's no like behind the scenes content. There's only like some CGI unrealistic photos of them, no verified social media presence. There's inconsistent voice between songs. Now that's a big one because when I'm hearing these songs and the second one doesn't sound like the first one, I'm like, oh, this is just like I said, just call yourself an AI prompter. It's fine. Um, Lyrics sound generic or repetitive. Sometimes I think because you're able to write songs inside of the AI, that can change it. But when you're just, oh, AI prompted lyrics, then I'm gonna put it in the song apps, and then I'm gonna like, come on, bro, you're an AI prompter. Just don't call yourself an AI artist. Lyrics sound generic. Okay, no real life collaborators. There's no collab, bro. Is Solomon people when is Solomon Ray gonna do a song with Zanyan Monet? When is it? It ain't never gonna happen. They never gonna happen. Now maybe if Solomon Ray gets an artificial voice and Zania Monet gets a real artificial voice for herself and it doesn't sound like every other song, then they can feature, right? Somehow. I don't know. Now it's funny because you got SpongeBob and Squidward on all these other songs. So I'm like, you would think they'd be able to find somebody's voice and replicate it and make it into Solomon Ray, but hey, I don't know. They don't think that far. Um, there's no live interviews, no real time conversation. There's no backstory. Who is Solomon Ray? We have no idea. We just know they put out songs because someone's prompting them and they're making money off of their prompts, and it's great. But it only costs you $20 or something to make a bunch of AI songs, you know, or less, depending on where you go. But easy to make to get 800,000 streams with typing in 27 words. Like music is different now. Their image changes dramatically. What does Solomon Ray look like? Music releases are very now that's the one thing Chibike, I don't know how you say his name. That's the one unique thing about him is that he shows his face and he is a real person who uses AI. That's why I don't know to what extent he used it because I'm not against people just using AI like AI song creators for like inspiration or you know but like if you're not constructing your own lyrics, if you're not like if you use AI to help you, yeah, great. But it's kind of a percentage thing to me. Just don't use your like yes, these are tools and they're here now, so you can't get rid of them. Music releases are very frequent and perfectly polished. That man got 27 hits, and they all on the same album. It sound great. Music releases are very frequent. Yeah, so streaming profiles created recently with sudden popularity. Golly. Artist name appears in AI music databases or discussions. Yep. This one right here. No ticket sales, no touring, no booking agency. Their label is suspiciously new and linked to AI companies. So maybe Hallwood is not like a real label then. I haven't looked into that. Vocals have no breathing, emotion, or imperfections. Like, bro, imperfections are amazing. Like in the right song, you have what's his name? Aloe Black, the way he sings that like Daniel Caesar, the way they sing there are some imperfections. It's like, oh my gosh, the way he messed up sounds great. You know what I'm saying? Like the human element. Like no breathing. Just go to the next lyric and then I do this and I don't have to breathe because I'm a robot and I don't have vocal and I don't have lungs. But I have heard some of those songs they actually I think they are artificially adding the breath in. But but you will hear a lot of those songs and there's no breathing. The music videos use AI imagery or only show the artist from certain angles. Credits are missing or generic producer, studio team, writers, no concert photos or fans. Like personality seems scripted and it really is. So I want to get to how this came about. So the earliest I can remember of someone having an issue with AI like songs, AI like artificial intelligence being introduced into music with your VSTs, your virtual um what is it called? They're virtual instruments. Um and then your loops and things like that. And you know, all of us use it. I use that. It was Prince. He had an issue with this. Prince had an issue with VSTs and plugins, loops, and non-live music. He believed real musicianship mattered more than technology. Prince saw musical skill, real playing as sacred, and it is because where do we get all our samples from? The best sounding music that's live. He often said the modern tool people skip the craft. So they're skipping the process because they're using AI. He just like, and I'm not and like thinking AI music is demonic. Like I'm not that dude. I'm not saying AI music is demonic and we should get rid of it. And that's not what I'm saying. But like I keep saying, don't call yourself an AI. Don't call yourself a Christian music artist or music artist. But yeah, Prince had that issue. But then think about it. Before Prince, because Prince used things that people before him did not like. So another part of the story that you need to consider is we can't get rid of AI. We have to kind of pull it in and embrace it. We have to, because if we don't, we're going to get left behind. All the bodybuilders that don't use steroids, none of them are going to be in first place. I mean, if you're just using it as a hobby, yes, love doing music. That part is not going away for sure. But when you talk about the money that you can get out of music, there is a competition. I don't think it will ever get rid of actual music artists because there's a personality there that you just can't replicate. You can't get away from the fact that there is a real personality there. So musicians before Prince who opposed new tech, and there were some other ones that opposed the use of like auto tune and loops and things like that. But the new tech in music, early 1900s, y'all, early 1900s, musicians protested recordings themselves. They protested against recording music. Where would we fall on that debate? Classical performers, orchestras, vocalists, they believed that recording killed the art because music should be live only. This is what they thought in the 1900s. They thought microphones and records made performances inauthentic or mechanical. Wow. 1900s, they had mics back then. 1930s and the 1940s, jazz players protested against electric guitars. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Jazz players protested against electric guitars in the 1940s and the 1950s. Upright bass players and acoustic purists. They said the electric bass wasn't authentic and sounded artificial. Some claimed it lacked musical soul or dynamic range. Prince regularly used electric bass and synth guitars, right? In the 1950s and 1960s, people protested synthesizers. You see how they keep adding another element and then we lose some of the thing. I'm not saying we don't lose it, but it's like, okay, when they introduce guns into society, you can't go back. You can't hit the reset button. Guns are here now. We now what the good old days when we fought with our hands and we had swords and yeah, you got guns now, and it's who knows what's going to happen in the future. You can't get rid of this stuff. It's too late. So if you're going to be a music artist and do this as your career, you have to use it. You can't get rid of it. It's like if you're going to protect yourself from somebody else and they have a gun, you got to have a gun. Like yes, there's ways to talk to people, but yeah, you got to have a gun if you're going to protect yourself from somebody with a gun. And I'm just talking rationally. You can pray and they won't shoot you, I guess. Um, I believe in God, by the way, but I'm just saying, like, you can't get rid of AI music. It's here now. It's over. It's not going anywhere. 1960s and the 1970s, musicians hated drum machines. So now AI has artificially developed drum machines. And you just got to think back then, the way we view AI music, where would you be in that discussion? Like I said, I'm not against AI musicians. Well, I'm not against musicians that use AI. I'm against AI people that call themselves music artists and they're just music prompters. Like, just don't lie to the people. Tell them what you're doing, you know? Um, I can't police you over. I can't make you do it, but I'm just saying that's what I would have an issue. 1970s and 80s, purists rejected digital recording and sampling. Oh, sampling in the 1970s and 80s? That's where it started. 1980s, many musicians opposed MIDI. So old school instruments, MIDI connecting instruments. That I cannot speak today for some reason. MIDI connecting instruments was seen as robots making music. Wow. The 1980s, they viewed MIDI connecting instruments as robots making music. And the funny thing is, you're still playing that instrument with your hands. And people viewed that as robots making music. Isn't that crazy, guys? So, are we in the same boat? So, this has been a pattern forever. So, now we're at a place where not only are we, are, is there another level after this? You know what'll scare me is if they're able to make, what'll scare me is if they're able to make AI stems. Like stems, like having the beat tracked out. AI can only make the song, but if AI can make the beat and make stems, I think like if it can make the harmonies and separate them out, which I just don't see how that could happen, but I also didn't think it was possible for AI to make songs. Like the first time I used an AI song generator, I just told it to make a certain song. Of course, the first one sounded cringy and cheesy and um woke up this morning feeling all right. You know, just like, okay, cringy, no way this is going anywhere. And then all of a sudden, I put in a certain prompt. I don't even know what I did. I put in a prompt for AI music, and then it's like, I said, what? I showed my friend Josh. I said, bro, look at this. He said, who is that? Who is that? Because it sounded so doggone real. It was a music artist. That's what it sounded like. So I'm over here losing my mind. Like, I cannot believe what I am hearing. I just can't believe it. So, yeah, are we is there another level after this? Like think about it. You have to future proof yourself, right? Is there another level after this where AI is going to take another shot of steroids and move up the scale? Like I don't know, like AI stems, is it going to be able to do the one vocal and then create other vocals together and be able to bring the like I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else would happen. Is it going to be able to keep the same vocal and say which vocal do you want for this song? This one, okay. You know, it can already kind of do that because how many songs are we singing with Patrick? Different version of the song. So, Forrest Frank has a big issue with this. So this is where I want to get into is so Forrest Frank has an issue with this. Let's see what Forrest Frank statement was about. Forrest Frank view on AI music. Let's see. what he says on this. I'm going to share my screen for a second, guys. Okay. So later, whatever. So Forrest Frank speaks out as an AI artist nabs top Christian album on iTunes. Whew. So popular artist Forrest Frank is warning his followers that top performing Christian artist on the iTunes charts was created by artificial intelligence, expressing concerns about the implications not have the Holy Spirit inside of it. In an Instagram video published Wednesday, I forget what date, Frank informed his followers that the number one album right now for Christian music on iTunes and the number two top singles over Elevation, Brandon Lake, whoever is AI. The term AI stands for artificial intelligence, meaning the music was not produced by humans. While Frank did not explicitly name the AI artist, which we know, I think it was Solomon Ray, he didn't name the artist on the top of the chart. Screenshots included in the video identified the top Christian album as Faithful Soul by Solomon Ray, while Find Your Rest and Goodbye Temptation by Ray are the top two Christian songs on iTunes. Ray is an AI persona created by Mississippi based artist Christopher Jermaine Townsend, who is known by the stage name Topher. So this is what he says. This is what Forrest Frank says. I hate to even bring attention to this, but I want to let you guys know this is out there. And I think it's important that we just pause a little bit and kind of ask the question of like, is it something that we want? He added, at a minimum, AI does not have the Holy Spirit inside of it. So I think that's really weird to be opening up your spirit to something that has no spirit. I personally will not be listening to this. He added, I already don't listen to secular music, and I'm sure not going to be listening to AI Christian music. The singer elaborated on his concerns in the video caption. I love progress and tools, but this one just doesn't sit right, he wrote. And then on-screen text in the video shows Frank saying it could just disappear, referring to AI. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like if this just disappeared, if like the AI apps, which it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. No way. But if they disappeared, I think that would be great. Um, maybe if there were no such thing as guns, that would probably be great. I think. I don't know. Um, not like if they had guns and we didn't. That's not what I'm talking about. Like if we could do a restart on some of these things, would we like? I don't like AI album cover art when it's done where you can obviously tell. I just don't. I don't like the feeling of AI everywhere. It's annoying. And then when it's, if I can't tell it's AI, cool, whatever. But you can like, I just, it's not even like it's evil. Like that's not what I mean. I don't like AI because I can't see normal content anymore. It's sad because I can't see regular content on my page anymore. When I look at social media, constantly seeing AI, and it's so like you're bringing people back from the dead. Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it. Like, don't get me wrong, some of it's funny, but then some of it, you got preachers cussing, you got babies, talking. That creeped me out when I first saw that stuff. So it is bothersome to me. Hopefully this is fixed. Okay, it's just a little delay. So it's bothersome to me that I see all of these AI things out there. It's so annoying every time I look on my page that it's like some obvious AI stuff. Like I love the fact that there are tools out there that you can use to help your music, but when you make it so obvious, it's like, ugh. It's like to me, it's like putting too much icing on your cake. It's like, bro, can we get some real genuine carrot cake? Like all the carrots are fake now. That's what it feels like. Like I'm looking at Kobe Bryant and I'm looking at Michael Jackson and I'm looking at all of these fake AI pages. AI scare me half to death sometimes. I don't I'm so tired of seeing AI everywhere. Gosh, I miss the days where you posted a picture of somebody and it was them. If you use AI images, I'm not even mad at you. Personally, I just ugh, I hate every time I look at Instagram, it's not a picture of somebody that really exists. It's somebody else. Now they've got profiles with people on it that aren't even real. Like the whole like this is some made up person. I'm like, yo, and now y'all got music out. They have a what is it? Who is the actor now? AI actress. Jeez, this is crazy. I want y'all to see this. It's so wild. The AI actress most recently, bro, who is who is this, yo? Are y'all serious? This what y'all want, bruh? Heck no. Tilly Norwood. Doesn't it sound like a new actress name? Oh my gosh, look at AI. The AI actress most recently refers to Tilly Norwood, a photorealistic AI character that has caused significant controversy in Hollywood, created by a production company. Her introduction and the mention of talent agencies potentially representing her have sparked backlash from. Let me change this a little bit because it's not going to be able to even see. Um, I wish I could just fix this, but whatever. Because it's just like a rectangle. I want to, whatever. That's cool. So let me read this again. The actress most recently refers to Tilly Norwood, a photorealistic AI generated character that has caused significant controversy in Hollywood, created by a production company. Her introduction and the mention of talent agencies potentially representing her have sparked backlash from actors and unions who worry about the impact of human jobs and the ethics of using AI generated performers trained on human work. This video discusses the controversy surrounding the AI actress Tilly Norwood. And she's in some company. Where is this company? Basically she's in some well, we can finally say it. Or you know what? Now the word they works. The word they works with AI as a gender because they don't have a consistent face. They is a bunch of people that they call one person. This is so weird. What the heck? Okay, sorry. Now they can actually work in AI because they don't have a consistent face. They don't have a consistent voice. They is multiple people that look similar to the prompt. See what I'm saying? They, when they said they as an AI, when they said they as a gender, they was talking about AI, right? Because that's the only they you can get. Because they is never consistent. That's AI singers, AI prompters, AI uh artists. And like I said, I'm not against using AI. Like you can I don't like seeing everything be like I get it. I get it. It's a tool that you can use to make things better. But guys, can we kind of pull away from making AI the don't make AI the creative process because it's not being creative. Use AI, but don't like imagine if I preached a sermon at church and I got it from AI. It's like this is so lame. Like like if you want to make a photo album for your cover art for your song, take a picture of yourself and change it a little, add some things in it with AI. Like, you're gonna take away the creative process completely. Now we see your album photo and we know this is an AI art, and it's just, and like I said, I'm not against you doing whatever you want to do with your music. It's just annoying. Like, I'm not gonna go over there and police people. If someone does it, I was like, it's whatever. It's a preference of mine, right? But I'm just thinking the way that you can still be you in the world, because we're taking away you from the world. That's what we're doing. So we're taking away the you aspect in everything we do, and we're less authentic. And I miss the days where you was actually you, and you wasn't a picture of somebody else. Now, the easy way is the only way. And the easy way could be mixed with, like, there's no balance. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I take a photo and like, if I create something, there's a lot of creation process. Add this balloon, add this, add this, add this. I'm not just gonna say AI spit me out an image, put it on my song, and then put it out. If, bruh. Like, if it's me, like, I'm making AI images of me. Anyways, I'll get off my my little ramble. But let me just check to see if I'm missing something from this. So, are we gonna have, I think about it like PlayStation graphics. Um, PlayStation graphics are never going to be able to get to the point. Okay, PlayStation graphics are never going to be able to get to the point where they look like there's an actual human on the other side of the screen. I don't think so. I think because reason why I say that is not because I doubt technology. I don't think, like, of course, in a distorted video, you can make it look like it's an actual human, because I've seen those videos, they look very realistic through a Ring camera. But to create a realistic human, something that is real and you can't tell the difference at all, I just don't think a computer will ever be able to replicate God's creation on that level. And I'm not trying to be over spiritualized. I'm just saying it doesn't seem likely to be able to replicate that. But this is great. Like, what does this mean for music going forward? Because if you listen to the AI music enough, to me, sometimes I can't tell when it's mixed well with other people's actual natural voice. I can't tell at all. So essentially, yeah, do that. But when AI is just prompted, then you can kind of, there's some type of, I don't know if you call it dithering or like some type of buffering or something in the voice where you can kind of hear it, and like it sounds really cool at first, but I think as we go along, it's gonna sound like, how every song was made, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Every song was Alvin and the Chipmunks because we had a high pitched version of everything, you know. But I don't think it's gonna replace music. I think what's gonna happen, me personally, now composers and beat makers, like, y'all may have to figure some stuff out. I don't know. I don't know that whole side of it, but I think what's gonna happen, in my opinion, is AI is not going to replace music, music artists. It's gonna change a lot about what's going on. Like, get ready. Don't use the blockbuster method when it comes to making music. Figure out this Netflix method. Something's happening. Because think about it. If AI keeps going, are we going to be able to? Oh my gosh, that's what's going to happen. I can see it. I can see it. Think about the attention span, what we can do with music. You don't think that in maybe I think, if I'm just guessing here, I think maybe a decade or 2, AI is gonna be able to make its own feature-length films and keep the characters consistent, and we will not I don't think it's gonna replace what people do when they're making these movies, but I think over time, it's going to add to it and make the filming process more competitive because people are going to be able to make their okay, anime is I would be so surprised if anime and cartoon shows weren't already using AI. Movies are already using AI. There's no doubt about it. I think F1 used a certain amount of AI, and the Den of Thieves movie. There are movies right now that have already started using AI. So the competition is already there. So you have to use it. You have to use it. Bodybuilders got to use steroids if they want to be ahead of the competition because they're not. Are steroids okay? Is it a good thing to do? It's a debate going on, but what can you do about it? Is here. What can you do about AI music? Is here. You can't change it. So, oh man, I don't get disappointed when people use AI. I get disappointed when they lie about it and say that they created this. You're you're not a music artist. You're a music prompter. Um, guys, I don't know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comment section below. If there's something else that y'all want me to react to, please send it to my uh Believer's Diary page. What is it called? B Diary Podcast. On Instagram. That's the best place to reach me. Or Ashley Keaton. That's the best place to reach me. Um, or just put it in the comments. I don't know. Anywhere's the best place to reach me, I guess. If I see it, I'm gonna react to it. But guys, I have a Christian song coming out. It's called a Christian song. It's not made with AI. It's realistic. It's a real song. It's called On a Holiday, featuring Cecily. So if you guys can check that song out for the Christmas holiday, I would highly appreciate that. Maybe I can play it real quick here since we're here. I can play it for y'all. We can get a listening party real quick on this song if anybody wants to hear the new song. Hold on, let me get out of here. I'm gonna play this song for y'all, man. Tell me if y'all can hear it. If anybody wants to hear the new Christmas song, please. Whoops. Sorry, it's an echo. If anybody wants to hear the new Christmas song that I got, put a 1 in the chat. Hold on a second. Why do I keep pulling it up? I'm just trying to play the song. And I'm not sure how long this stream is about to be. I'm really not sure about that. But let's see here. AK songs. What am I doing here? Okay. I think there's a way to actually check to see if it's AI. If the songs are like AI, there's like an AI checker and it's like 45% or 90% that this was made with AI, or like it's a 50-50. We don't know. Final draft. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I know what's going on. I got to save it to my computer. Let's see. Share. Let's turn my airdrop on. Sorry guys. If you're with me, we can play this song. So anybody that pops in will hear the new song. Here we go. And we'll end it with this song right here. Here we go. It's not going to play through iTunes, I already know. Here we go. Come on, bruh. Sorry.
I got the spirit on a holiday. It's they giving blessings, giving dressing, giving lessons. I got spirit on a holiday. Yeah, don't be stressing, make your message. Take a second, everybody. Got spirit on a holiday. Yeah, don't be stressing, make your message. Take a second.
I'm tripping. Okay, let's start that over. Oh, you can hear it. It's just nah. I think it's. Let me share that. And this is just playing in an echo. Gosh, that sounds so crazy. Got it. I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's see if we can hear it.
I got the spirit on a holiday. It's they giving blessings, giving dressing, giving lessons. I got spirit on a holiday. Yeah, don't be stressing, make your message. Take a second, everybody say. Take the picture, ooh, we look so good. I can still remember. I got the spirit on a holiday. It's they giving blessings, giving dressing, giving lessons. I got spirit on a holiday. Yeah, don't be stressing, make your message. Take a second, everybody say. Take the picture, ooh, we look so good. I can still remember. Nephew asking if he got another one. Sister still talking, she ain't never done. I try to keep my mind on the good things, all the things that are lovely. I got the spirit on a holiday. They giving blessings, giving dressing, giving lessons. I got spirit on a holiday. Yeah, don't be stressing, make your message. Take a second to thank the Lord on a holiday. Counting blessings is a habit on a holiday. See my family each and every day. Go to church in His presence every Sunday. I to the crib, open presents on a holiday. Before and after Christmas, I'm still thinking of Him every day on a holiday.
Family get-togethers, it's the perfect weather. Keep my fire lit, devotion time together. Holidays with you is better. Jesus the reason for the season, the reason that I'm breathing. Even with the good and bad, keep the faith, don't stop believing. Time going fast, gotta make it last. Take time, you gotta slow down. Coming home from out of town, grandma asks why I'm not around. Family drama keeps me in prayer. Most definitely need a savior. Learn to walk in love, so that hate will change up my behavior. We don't wrestle flesh and blood. Got you good, it's peace and love. Got the joy from up above. Holidays is going up.
I got the spirit on a holiday. They giving blessings, giving dressing, giving lessons. I got spirit on a holiday. Yeah, don't be stressing, make your message. Take a second to thank the Lord on a holiday. Counting blessings is a habit on a holiday. See my family each and every day. Go to church in His presence every Sunday. Head to the crib, open presents on a holiday. For and after Christmas, I'm still thinking of Him every day on a holiday.
Yes, sir. So yeah, guys, if you like that song, please look at the link in the description and you can pre-save it. That will help out a lot. Help us get some of this original music at the top of the charts, guys. So that was our That was my new song. So click the link in the description if you want to pre-save it. It really helps us out a lot. On your way out, guys, if you could like the video, it really helps us out with the algorithm. Subscribe if you're feeling it, and hit the bell notification. You get notified every time we go live. God bless y'all. We out.